Okay, this is week 5, CIS180, and complete chapter 4 reading examples, chapter 4 quiz discussion, and then programming assignment. I'm going to go over this week the assignment for the mouse game solution. This week's chapter goes over randomization within computers, programming language. You can use what's called pseudo-random logic, and pseudo meaning false random. And for what we're using this randomization for, it works fine for games and such. There are highly computational programs that need a more randomization, that use not just the built-in random logic within programming like Visual Basic, but also might use an algorithm that's comprised possibly of the current computer time, date, and when I mean time, I mean day, hour, minute, and second, combined with possibly a random number that the computer generates, a pseudo-random number, to give a more truer randomization. So let's go ahead and look at the mouse game solution. Here's the interface. It's got one form, label to give description of what the game is about, and the text property for this is what gives them the information. Clicking the start game button and click the rectangle to find the mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picture boxes, and these are just placed on the form and named picture box 1 through 5. And then down here is images the user won't see in this area anyway, is question picture box, not here picture box, and mouse picture box, a start game button, and an exit button. So when we run the application, this is what the user sees. Click the start button and then the rectangle to find the mouse. So you'll notice these images down here are not in the actual game when it's run. So I'm going to click the start game button. Now you'll notice this image here is actually populated in all the images up above. And I'm supposed to click on a rectangle to find the mouse. Not here. There's this image here. Not here. This image here. There we go. This image here is found. So the mouse is found in this. Let's go to start over again. Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here. And finally, not here. So it's found in the 5th picture box. This time in the 2nd picture box. 4th picture box. Every time the start button is clicked, a new random number is generated. First picture box. So let's look at the logic. I'm going to go next to the application. Let's look at the logic for the load of this program. So to find out what's in the load of this program, or the program code for when this application runs, the easiest way is within your form, the blue bar up here, when you double click on the blue bar of your form, it's going to bring you to the form load event of the application. You'll notice in this application here, random load is empty, so nothing's loading initially in this form. So that's why when the program runs, these boxes are empty, these buttons are visible, but this, and this picture box are not available. They're visible equals false. And you'll notice the property for this one, visible equals false. This one, visible equals false, and this picture box, visible equals false. It's not until the user clicks the Start Game button, the click event, that the randomization occurs. So let's look here at the start at the top of the code. As always, your project information with your name and date. Option information turned on or off. Explicit and strict is on, infer is off. Class level variable. This variable can be used throughout the form. Now, if we have multiple forms in the application, this would not carry over to other forms. So anytime you see class level, that's also form level variable. So its random numbers integer is loaded upon the time the form is loaded. I'll go ahead and code in here instead of me.close application.exit. Okay. Now let's look at the code in the actual start button. Dim random generator is new random. New random, as it says here, is a pseudo-random number generator. Produces a sequence of numbers that meet certain statistical requirements for randomness. Generate a random number from 1 to 5. There's the integer random number, which is the form level integer, equals random generator dot next, starting with 1, which is the minimal value, maximum value 6. It's actually going to give us a 1 to 5 ratio with the range. So here we go, displaying in all 5 picture boxes the question picture box image upon runtime. So right off the bat, a random number is going to be created each time, and then when the users click on the actual picture box 1 through 5, if that random number equals, for instance, 1 on the picture box 1, it's going to show the mouse. Otherwise, it's going to show the not here picture box. They click on the picture box 2. If that random number is 2, it's going to show the mouse picture box, else the not here picture box. Same with picture box 3, picture box 4, and picture box 5. And what you might do just to see what randomization is occurring, a simple way to do it is you can put a breakpoint in your code here by clicking on the form to the left of, on this actual line here. That will put a break there, or you could actually, if you wanted to, while it's being developed, throw a label maybe on the form, and this one's label 2. What I'll do is I'll put in here label 2 dot text equals random number. I convert this to text. I'll just put a .2 string on the end of it, convert it to text. There we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and run this to show what I'm talking about with that label logic. This is just to show you the random numbers that are created each time the start button is clicked. So right now, at load time, everything's empty. Click the start button, we're going to see what random numbers generated each time. So we have 5, 5, 2, 2, 4, 5, 1, 3, 5, 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 1, 4, 5, 1, so on and so forth. So click exit, and I'll go ahead and get rid of the label now. Also from the code here. I'll run it again. Yes, I'm on the third one. So that concludes the Find the Mouse game using random keyword for 4. If you do have any questions, you can give me a holler. Otherwise, have a great week.